All right, all right. What is up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome back. And I always have like a different, angle on the camera here. I think this one is kind of close, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom it out. Okay. So what's up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome back to another video today. Today we've got some great stuff for another PE live, I should say, not another video. I think I'm doing like another edited video. Welcome back to another PE live, guys. Another PE live. We have some great information for you guys today. We're talking about Castlevania Anniversary Collection. We're going to be talking about Halo Master Chief Collection, what this means for the Xbox and for the Microsoft Xcloud. There's all sorts of stuff going on today. It's going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool day. I want to give a proper shout out to X90 Oblivion 17 with the subscription. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Subscriptions, YouTube's been acting a little bit weird. I've been getting like my normal subscriber flow each day. So anybody who does subscribe, I appreciate it. So thank you. I'm not really sure what's going on with YouTube, but hey, whatever, man. I stopped asking questions a while ago. Shout outs to the community, though. You guys have been amazing. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about here today, guys. Got a lot of cool things to go over when it comes to it. Castlevania, that's the big one. I do have a video that I will be uploading. It will be Monday morning. Or not Monday morning. No. What's today? Today's Tuesday. It'll be Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. I do have my official thoughts and everything with Castlevania, in addition to some other stuff. I might make a separate video for Halo Master Chief Collection and all that. I'm not really sure if you guys even want to hear me talk about that more so than anything. But I did want to, I guess, discuss it a little bit because it was recent news. This is probably one of the bigger Inside Xbox events, and I did get to watch it. I watched it on Mixer, which is actually a pretty cool experience. I will admit, Mixer is pretty cool. Xbox has everything great, but like actual like exclusives and games. But either way, I watched it, and it was the presentation's great, especially coming off of the NIS America type of thing. You know, the presentation's really good. They've got all that nailed down. It's just not very exciting. They're just like a lot of like multi-plats and just no exclusives really. I mean, Halo, that's cool though. But that's Master Chief Collection's been out forever. But it's coming to PC, Steam. So that's interesting. All right, so we are gonna get into shoutouts here. If you are, or hold up, any other Ninja news? Ninja news. Yeah. New logo's done, but it might take a while before I roll out all the other changes. I'm going to be making changes to the layouts myself. I'm going to start doing the work myself. So, revamp on the layouts and everything. Probably going to take a little bit longer, guys, just because the person that I was working with, he doesn't even have the time. He finished my logo for me, but he doesn't have the time to continue on with the other stuff all the other stuff he was going to do, and I still need to find somebody for art. So, just going to take a little bit more time on that one, guys. In terms of videos, please make sure you guys are checking out the videos. If you haven't, hit the notification bell just so you get all my videos when they do drop, because I do do multiple videos a day, at least 2 edited videos a day. So for the new subscribers, I know we had somebody that just subscribed. Make sure you hit the notification bell when it works. And also follow me on Twitter. We will be having a Super Smash Brothers giveaway on Twitter pretty soon here. It is going to be more of a unique type of giveaway. So look forward to it, but the first post will be on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter, link in the description below. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this Castlevania Anniversary, or actually no, shoutouts first. So thank you to nearly the 100 people watching. I do appreciate it. Hit that like button and share the stream if you can. All right, so shoutouts, and then we'll get into Castlevania. All right, so Alonzo Vines is here. What's up, man? Brandon's here. NoFan79, like always, is here. Good to see you here, man. Muwaji's here. What's good? Let's see here. Alonzo Vines is here. What's good? Don't forget Bloodstained. You mean Curse of the Moon. Curse of the Moon. What's up? Mandy's here. What's good, Mandy? Richard's here. What's good? VC's here. What's good, VC? Elite Ninja VC's here. Elite Ninja IC Boy's here. What's up, man? Let's see here. Alonzo Vines says Brown's going to be fun to watch this season. Browns were fun to watch last season. So they're going to be extremely fun to watch this season. Browns were actually really fun to watch last season. Baker Mayfield was fun to watch. So now they got Odell Beckham Jr. Yo, this is going to be a good season, man. Antonio Brown on the Raider in California? That's nuts. But yeah, Elite Ninja Party Man is here. Jakin is here. Elite Ninja Jakin is here. Elite Ninja Jetty's here. Jetty Plus is here. Or former Elite Ninja, but will be an Elite Ninja again. Jetty's the homie. Elite Ninja J2 Blues here. Yes, the Fire Emblem Three Houses theme is awesome. Elite Ninja Aron is here. Kenyatta Ali is here. Elite Ninja Kenyatta Ali is here. Amiibo Fan is here. Roundup Penguin is up very late, or early in the morning, I should say. What's up? FS Gameplays here. What's up, man? Let's see here. Yeah, YouTube's acting up. YouTube's acting up. I can make logos and stuff. No, I don't need any logos or artwork. I don't need any logos or artwork. I need. I'm doing something a little bit different. I already got the logo done. But thank you for the offer. Let's see here. Shout outs to somebody just Twitch followed. Shout outs to, I don't know what his name is though, because it doesn't pop up on my side deck here. We'll take a look. Tiny Human Herder. All right, so Tiny Human Herder with the Twitch follow. Thank you so much, Tiny Human Herder. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Appreciate that. All right, Mav Intensifies is here. Urameshi is here. Elite Ninja Urameshi is here. Let's see here. You never said my last name. Why? I don't know, man. Arm. Is it Arm? Amberg? Amberg? Just Brandon Amberg? I can just say your first name. I'm sorry. Sorry? I got to pronounce your whole name the whole time? Big Bailey is here. What's good? What's good? Elite Ninja Big Bailey's here. What's good, Big Bailey? Definitely one of the Elite Ninja here in the village. Yo, shout outs to IC Boy with the $5 donation. $5 donation. Saying, Yaz Honey. Okay, I don't know what that means or why or what you're saying, but yo, shout outs, man. I appreciate the $5 donation. That does make you our top stream ninja, starting out with the donation here. That does make you our top stream ninja. So you guys give some love to IC Boy for being the first to striking first blood with the donation. Appreciate that, my man. I really do. Really does help out Player Essence, and it also helps out YouTube. So thank you for the $5 donation through Super Chat. YouTube appreciates your donation as well. Thank you, man. All right. So let's see here. What's up, Omega? Yo, Omega Chase with the profile picture. Let's go. Valhalla Outcast. Good to see you here, man. Good to see you here. Let's see here. Lex Graham. What's up, Lex Graham? First blood is always nice. Absolutely. I was hoping you were going to say it. I don't know. What does that mean? Is that some type of like kid meme thing? IC Boy, is that like some type of like hipster, or not hipster, but like, hip, with the kids? I'm not in high school or in college anymore, so sometimes I don't get exposed to these weird TikTok challenges and all this stupid stuff that people talk about today. So is it one of those things? Is it something from like Fortnite? Is it like a dab or something? I need to know. What is this? Somebody's calling my phone. Oh, actually, I need to take this, guys. Give me just 1 second. I really need to take this. Okay, what's up, everyone? We're back. We back in this piece. Yo, donation right as I get back. Yo, you guys are too kind. You guys are too kind. What's up, man? Yeah, hey, you know what, VC? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much right now, like, pretty much. I'm not gonna say it, but pretty much, yeah. Not necessarily that, but with that, all this malarkey, like I said, I really can't talk about what I just talked about right now on the phone, but yeah, man, it's just more. Open up your wallet. Open up your wallets. Shout outs to Matthew Hammond with the $3 donation. Streamlabs Shimmy. And he says, keep up the good work, Lawyer Essence. Thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate it. Big donation yesterday. Also another donation today, so I appreciate that. Also, once again, shout outs to Icy Boy as well. Also, we're going to go ahead and put... actually, wait a minute. No. That actually, Icy Boy's actually still the top stream ninja, because even with the YouTube jacking it, it's still more than 3. So there you go. Anyway, let me finish off with the shout outs here, guys. Sorry for that delay. I know that was about a nice, what was that, 15-20 minute phone call there. So sorry about that, guys, but I absolutely had to take that call. I could not take that call pertaining to events coming up or an event coming. I had to take that call. I couldn't not take it. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Icy Boy with the $2 donation. He says, that ringtone brought me back to the 90s. Yo, shout outs. Yo, let's go. America Online, bro. Shout outs to the T-Mobile back in the, or no, that's the 2000s, isn't it, with that ringtone? Or was it really the 2000s that got going? Motorola, T-Mobile, or whatever. Yo, shout outs though. Yeah, man. Y'all love that ringtone, don't you? I'm old school. Yo, what's up? Always Learning 60, the top stream ninja for the week, or the weekly top ninjas here. Big donation yesterday, so thanks once again, Always Learning. Good to see you here like always, and I appreciate your support, homie. Thank you. Let's see here. I'll match any donation in the next 2. Yo, Icy Boy says, I'll match any donation in the next 2 minutes. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see here. S. Yargo says, has anyone found any hold on, let me finish off with the shout outs here. No fan once again. Mav Intensifies, good to see you guys here. Party Man, if you want me to say hi to you, feel free, and I will go back into the comments. We can redo this whole thing. I do have to do some stuff after the stream is over, but I'm going to extend this stream obviously a little bit longer than I would have, just because of that call. So Anthony Rudd is here. Dank Meme is here. Let's see here. Deadlock 7. What's up, Deadlock 7? Arctic Snow. We are in it to win it. Let's do it. Vizions, Elite Ninja Vizions here. Roundup Penguin is here. Yo, shout outs to Matthew Hammond with the $5 donation. And he says, Lawyer Essence on the next MK stream. MK? Mortal Kombat? What? Oh my gosh, dude. I've got no comment. I can't talk. I can't talk about it. You guys are too much. I can't talk about it. My lips are sealed, I tell ya. Richard, is it Dubuya? W? Is it W? Is it Dubuya? W. Not like dub, like George W. Richard D with the $2.99 says, match this. I thought you were gonna say like, take this. I thought it was gonna be like something like that. Matthew Hammond with the 5. Thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate that. Make you the top stream ninja with the largest one for $5. I'm almost knocked out too. Mario Kart stream. All right. Thank you though. Thank you, Richard. Is it W? Okay, W. Okay, like W. Shout outs to Richard. Thank you for the $2.99 donation, man. I appreciate that, homie. Let's see here. Sam Yargo, what's good, man? Just here for the news in the chat. Yeah, man. Shout outs. This is fun. Let me see. Brandon, once again. Brandon's here. George W. Bush. Zelda's biggest fan. What's good? Dave Gaming's here. What's good? The Hands the Third. What's up, man? What's up? New form unlocked. Phone call essence. I know, man. I'm sorry. Yo, he says, IC boy, he's playing a game. He's playing that game, and he says, I will match any donation in the next 30 seconds. Quick, somebody donate like $5,000. Somebody donate 10,000, bro. No, I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking. Shout outs to IC boy. Thank you, man. Thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate that, homie. I really do. What's up, Jumpmon? How's it going? Cyrix, what's up, man? How you doing today? I'm Big S. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. I said Cyrix. Your name's probably not even Cyrix. Dawson31, what's good? This is my donation. I will donate a comment. Well, there you go. That helps. Alt, is it Alt Capricorn? What's good? Oh, whoa. Whoa, calm down. Whoa, calm down, my man. Jesus. Jesus. Shadow King. Shout out to Leading to Shadow King is here. Thank you. Star Wolf also with the $4.99 donation. He says, no way he'll do it. Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. That dude's getting bodied in the chat. Oh, I'm just gonna stay out of that. Let's see here. Shout out to Hunter N64. Good to see you here, Hunter. Good to see you here. Let's see here. Mitch, what's good? Is it about games? Is what about games? What's up? Icy Boy says, ah ha ha ha. Or no, that was just ha 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 ha. It wasn't the ah ha ha, like the Mandark laugh. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the Mandark. Can anybody do the Mandark? The ah ha ha ah ha ha ha. It wasn't one of those. It was just ha 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 ha. When somebody puts the A in front of it, that's the Mandark. That's the ah ha ha. What's up, Angel Page? How's it going, Angel Page? Did I ever beat Dead Cells? Hell no, I didn't beat Dead Cells. Don't ever ask me that question again. That game's stupid. I hate rogue games. I'm done with rogue games, man. Dexter's Lab, I miss cartoons. Yeah, man. Yo! Matthew Hammond with the almost Toby Bluster! Matthew Hammond with the $10 donation that says MK equals Mario Kart 8 stream. How did you get, bruh? How are you abbreviating Mario Kart 8 Deluxe by just calling it MK? That sounds like Mortal Kombat, bro. Bruh, dude. I don't know. I don't get your abbreviation, dude. Thank you for the donation, though, man. I appreciate that. This man IC boy got his tax return or something. He pays his taxes, unlike Yoshi. Yoshi don't be paying them taxes, but IC boy definitely does. Shout out to IC boy with the $10 donation. Says that wasn't 30 seconds. Thank you, IC boy. I appreciate the $10 donation, though, man. That gold, that YouTube gold, YouTube out here doing the Birdman, like, Yo, Vision. Yo, y'all too kind today, man. Y'all want to talk about some games too? We can let's continue with these shoutouts though. Aron, what's good, Aron? Partial 10, what's good, man? I probably said that name wrong. Angel Page, what's good? Play something from Transistor. Ooh, shoutouts to Vision with the $5.10. Transistor, huh? Okay. Y'all want to see some Transistor music? Oh, you guys want to hear some Transistor music? Let's do it. Let's do it. We all become. Good game. It's on the Switch, by the way, guys. Transistor. Oh, lyrics. No. All right. Let's see here. Let me see. Do all these have lyrics in them? I don't know who's singing, so I don't know if it's copyrighted. This is music, instrumentals. All right, here we go. Guys, let me know how it sounds. If it's too loud, not loud enough. Thank you, Vision. I appreciate the $5.10 donation, though. IC boy says, ah ha 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 ha, or just ha 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 ha. You're so rude. What do you mean I'm so rude? What are you talking about? Talking about on Twitter? What? Let's see here. Calm yourself. What song is this? This is Transistor. Let's see here. I have student loan debt. They took my tax return. Yo, this man got beat over the head, man. This is how the government gets you, my man. Just got wrecked by Dr. Mario and Smash. Haha. All right. I am Dr. Mario. He's not saving lives with you, my man. He's taking those lives. He's taking them. Let's go. Have you streamed Mortal Kombat? No. But I've played Mortal Kombat, but I've never streamed Mortal Kombat. That's true. You're right about that, Matthew. So maybe I should have assumed that you were talking about Mortal Kombat. But yeah, you're right about that. Someone was being rude, so I said calm themselves. No need for insults, Sam Yargo. Okay. Hey guys, calm down in the chat, guys. Let's all have fun here. So you guys want to talk about some Castlevania Anniversary Collection? Let's talk about that. I think that'll calm everybody down a little bit, right? Shout out to the people who actually stuck around. We actually have more viewers now at this point than when I was as I was on the phone. We got more and more viewers. So shout outs to people sticking around. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. So Castlevania Anniversary Collection. I want to get you guys' opinions on this. I'm going to give you guys the basic information. I'll have my video and my thoughts, but the PE Live is about what you guys think for the most part. Until I want to say something. So there's the Australian Classification Board. They've rated a title called Castlevania Anniversary Collection from Konami. No details outside of that. No platforms. We don't know if it's going to be a PS4 exclusive. We don't know anything. All we know is that it's called Castlevania. That's the budget line. Castlevania Anniversary Collection. And apparently it's probably going to come out this year. Based off what happened last year with the Castlevania Requiem, whatever, Symphony of the Night, Rondo of Blood. This is the 33rd anniversary of Castlevania. This year, Castlevania on September 26, 1986. That was when Castlevania was first released in Japan. So it is the 33rd anniversary. Castlevania's definitely getting up there in age, right? If you look back, this is a kind of a surreal moment for me because Castlevania was one of the first games that I've ever saw being played. My brother, I remember when I was a kid and hearing that music. Let me put you guys in the mindset. Oh, Transistor has some great music. Let me put you guys in the mindset. Castlevania 1. Let me put you guys in the mindset of back then in the 80s. You know? Let me try to find the right track though. We gotta try to find the right track. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Sounds like a perfect game for Switch. Okay, yeah. Oh, this one. You have this track. You have these just classic tunes. I think it came out 87 here in America though. Can you guys hear that? Okay, hold up. Okay, yeah, this one. No, not this one. No, not that one. No. Those are the old. Those are the ending ones. Let's see here. Oh yeah, here we go. The game start. Okay, yeah, that was good. That was when you died. The life lost when you died. I hated that. So I hated it. Oh, here we go. Here's the vampire killer. This is the old school vampire killer. Okay. Audio's a bit low. Can you guys hear it now? So, could we be getting the Castlevania Anniversary Collection? I want to hear what you guys think. What games should be included? What games are you guys expecting to see in this Castlevania Anniversary Collection? Let's see. Let me hear your thoughts on this one, guys. I really want to hear what you guys have to say on this. What do you guys think? IC Boy with the $2 donation says, I used to play Castlevania on the GBA. Yo, IC Boy, I see you, my man. I see you. Yeah, dude. Super Castlevania 4 or no buy. Okay, Hunter N64 is putting a demand out there. Is it better now? Sound is Gucci. Turn this one up. It'll be every 2D Castlevania. I wish. I know. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that'd be dope, dude. Every single one. No cap. Every single Castlevania ever made? That'd be very tough for them to do. Zelda's biggest fan. We're not talking about Contra, big ass. We're talking about Castlevania. Zelda's biggest fan since player since I normally assume Nate is always wrong because he's pretentious. But is this what he was implying a few weeks ago? First of all, Zelda's biggest fan. Nate is not always wrong. Nate is right 95% of the time. And I'm not gonna say any names, but a lot of the information and rumors that you guys hear that end up being right, Nate is sometimes, most of the time, a lot of the time, a source. He knew about the Switch and exactly what it was before launch. He knew various different things that have came to fruition with the Switch. Nate's been the source that sometimes gives people information on things. Like I said, not gonna say who it is or whatever the case is, but Nate is very credible. Very, 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 very credible. There's a reason why he was on the Spawncast before he had like 7,000 subscribers or whatever the case was. I mean, Nate's very, very, very credible. So I wouldn't sit there and say, oh, you assume that he's wrong. That's just, I wouldn't do that if I were you. He doesn't take credit for a lot of things, but yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Not saying that he's never wrong, not saying that he hasn't been wrong before, but insiders and people who know the game, nobody really here says Nate is like full of crap or anything like that. Nobody actually says that about him. So yeah. The only people that say that about him are users. Nobody else that covers gaming says that about him. The only person that says that about him are just the gamers that aren't really on the inside, or anything like that. So anyway, Action Jack with the subscription. Appreciate that, Action Jack. Welcome to the village, homie. Thank you so much for the subscriptions, guys. We've been on YouTube's doing some weirdo stuff, unsubbing people automatically and all that. So thank you for all the subscriptions. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's see here. Brandon says he mentioned you in the last Spawncast. He did. Are you Zippo, Brandon? Are you Zippo? Are you really Zippo? Or no? Are you somebody else? Let's see. Deadlock7 says, this is Castlevania NES Music Stage 4, Stalker. This is Stalker. A collection like they did with Street Fighter Collection, like as many games as possible, or perhaps one from each era. Yeah, as many games as possible would be nice. If they did Castlevania 1, 2, 3, Castlevania 4, Castlevania, all of the freaking Rondo of Blood, Symphony of the Night, all of that stuff. If they did all of that, then yeah, the PS4 game that came out last year, people are gonna be like, oh man, I got ripped off. Kind of like Street Fighter. Remember Street Fighter 2, the Challengers or whatever, that one, then they did like the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. They had like everything like the next year, and Switch owners were like, ah! Oh man. So yeah, it'd be interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and stop the music right here, guys. So yeah, Castlevania is good, man. Castlevania is awesome, dude. I love Castlevania. Big fan. I love Castlevania style games. That's why I'm really excited for Castlevania, or not Castlevania, but Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I wish, well, no, they can't call it Castle something because it's too close. But I mean, man, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, it kind of sounds like, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. So they got it as close as possible without actually being something like Castle. I don't know, Castlevania. Castlevania Symphony of the Day. Castlevania Orchestra of the Day. Also, Street Fighter 2 is underrated. Yeah, that Street Fighter sold crazy. Yeah, it did sell crazy good. It did. Both of them sold crazy good. Both Street Fighters sold crazy good on the Switch. Castlevania. Castlevania. Oh my gosh. Wave Symphony says, I mean, I love all the DS games, but I don't think Konami would do that. Dude, the DS games could possibly be some of the best ones. People don't give the DS games credit, but the DS games, in my opinion, are better than a lot of the older games. Like a lot of like the Rondo of Blood, Symphony of the Night. Like the DS games are just as good, in my opinion. Not the second one though. I think Castlevania Order of Ecclesia and the first one, not the second one. Portrait of Ruin is, but the first one and the third one of the DS trilogy are really good. So yeah. Let's see here. Arctic Witch says, if they come out with any of the Castlevania, anything along with the new Bloodstained one, I'm going to freak out happy. It needs to be on Switch. If it's no Switch, no purchase for me on these ones. This is where I draw my line in the fanboy sand. Okay? This is where I draw. You guys know I'm not always like, oh, it has to be on Switch. Like, I'm never like that. I'm never like that. But this is where I draw my line in the sand, damn it. No, they can't do that. I draw my line in the sand because these are going to be, if this is an anniversary collection, this is a bunch of old Super Nintendo or old NES, DS games, especially if they have DS. I draw the line. It needs to be on there because I want to be able to play. Castlevania is perfect. Castlevania, you don't need to be sitting there on a TV or on a monitor playing Castlevania. You don't need to be sitting there on a TV or a monitor, and I'll get the donation in just a bit. You don't need to be sitting there on a TV playing Castlevania on a monitor or anything like that. You don't need it. That is a perfect game to play portable. I love all of my favorite Castlevania games. I play portable, every single one, except for Symphony of the Night. I've never played that one portable, but I've played everything else. Like my favorite ones, like Order of Ecclesia is my favorite Castlevania game. Followed by Symphony of the Night, and then followed by the DS, the first one, the first DS game, which is the first DS game. So like Dawn of Sorrow, there we go, Dawn of Sorrow, which I think is a remake of Area of Sorrow, right? So yeah, like those are my favorite ones, and I always like to play them portably. But it took me forever to beat Symphony of the Night because I couldn't play it anywhere I wanted to. I just played on the TV. I beat like all the other games lying down in bed. I beat Castlevania, Order of Ecclesia lying down in the comfort of my room, of my bedroom. You know, same thing goes with Dawn of Sorrow on the DS. And Portrait of Ruin, I beat that too, but I don't really like Portrait of Ruin that much. But it's okay, but I don't really like it that much. So yeah, I need to see it. I beat Area of Sorrow. I beat the GBA one. GBA is cool. GBA ones are fine. But yeah, I need to see it on the Switch, man. If they don't have it on there, then it's just not a purchase. Now it's still gonna be cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I'll probably pick it up like at some point, but it won't be a launch day purchase for me if it's not on the Switch. If it's on other systems, I'll just wait till it's cheaper and then I'll buy it, you know? Man, everybody always want to hit me up while I'm streaming. People trying to hit me up. Not. Give me 1 second, guys. Symphony of the Night should come to Switch with Marina. Is it Maria Renard as a playable character? I don't know. That sounds boring. Just Symphony of the Night with that as a playable character. You know what should come to Switch? The DS games. Why not? Dude, we've played Symphony of the Night like 5 billion times. Like, how many times do we got to play Symphony of the Night? Like, the thing that I don't like, here's the thing that I don't like when it comes sometimes when it comes to fans. Like, when we talk about Final Fantasy, when we talk about some of these story franchises, why does everybody want the same game that's been remade a million times that we've played over and over and over and over and over and over and over again? Like, how many times are we going to sit here and say Symphony of the Night? Don't get me wrong. I want Symphony of the Night to be on there, you know? And I get it. But I mean, like, dude, there's the only place that you can play the DS games is on the DS. Like the only like what about Order of Ecclesia? You don't want like Order of Ecclesia? Like you don't want some of the newer ones like that are stuck on the DS? We need some of those, man. We need some of those. I'm just saying, like it's like how many times? Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I want it, but man, it's just like I've played and beat that game so many times. I've only played and beat Order of Ecclesia once. Okay, shout outs to Grubby with the dollar donation. Says, can you play Bloody Tears? Yeah, you didn't tell me which version of Bloody Tears, so I'm just gonna play any version the first version that pops up. Super Castlevania 4 Bloody Tears. Oh no, Epic Rock Remix Bloody Tears. I think the audio is gonna be much better on this one, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Let's see here. A lot of Nintendo fans never played Symphony of the Night. That's BS. I disagree. I think a lot of Nintendo fans have played Symphony of the Night. I disagree. I think a lot of Nintendo fans have played Final Fantasy VII, even though it's never been on a Nintendo system like that. I disagree. I think a lot of Nintendo fans have played Symphony of the Night. Just by how much Nintendo fans say, man, I'm gonna buy this game again. I disagree. I disagree. I'm a Nintendo fan. I've played Symphony of the Night. Nintendo fans have other systems. Nintendo fans have PCs and emulators. I mean, like, I highly disagree with that statement. Symphony of the Night has been on so many. Nintendo fans have PS4s. They have Xbox 360s. They have systems, you know, to play Symphony of the Night. I don't think Nintendo fans have been like waiting. I'm waiting for the Nintendo version. Like, I disagree. Let's see. I'd actually agree that people tend to lack imagination in types of content that they request to ask for. For a remake is much more work and than a new product, but provides nothing substantive. Okay. Let's see. People make it like they can only possess a Nintendo console. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree when people say, oh, well, Nintendo fans haven't played Symphony of the Night. I just, like, dude, I hear Nintendo fans gushing about Symphony of the Night all the time. It's like, you can talk to any Castlevania fan who happens to be a Nintendo fan, and I guarantee you they've played Symphony of the Night. Or they've at least, you know, maybe there's some, but I mean, like, I don't think I'm some type of anomaly. I'm a Nintendo fan, but I've played Symphony of the Night on multiple systems, you know? I have it on PC, I have it on Xbox 360, I have it on Xbox One, you know? He said, well, shoot me. I've been, well, oh, sorry, not shoot you. He said, well, shoot, that's me. I've been waiting for it for so long. I only own Nintendo. Okay, well, you're Star Wolf. I can see you're not allowed to get another system. So I see what you're saying, Star Wolf. I see what you're saying. Yo, Boy Z, what's up, man? How you doing today? Good to see you here. Good to see you here. I need a case for Symphony of the Night PS1. Oh, you need a case for it? You should be able to go on like eBay and get a case or something like that. Let's see. I must be a special case because I've never played Symphony or Final Fantasy VII. Well, no. Overall, there's a lot of people who haven't played Symphony of the Night or Final Fantasy VII. There's a lot of people who haven't played these games. I mean, like, obviously, there's way more gamers than actual of the sales of the game. Symphony of the Night wasn't like a game that sold like, 50 million copies or anything like that. What I'm saying is that there's still a good number. Yeah, there's still a lot of people who haven't played Symphony of the Night, but there's still a lot of Nintendo fans who have played Symphony of the Night. I'm talking about Castlevania fans in general. So Nintendo fans who are also Castlevania fans, I think a good majority of them have played Symphony of the Night. If you're talking about Nintendo fans that are also Castlevania fans, they've gotten their hands on it somehow, some way, shape, or form. Let's see here. J2 Boost says, I played Symphony of the Night on my Vita. There you go. Played on your Vita. Symphony of the Night. Can you just buy Symphony of the Night on the Vita? Can you just buy it through the store? Let's see here. OJ, when you do that voice, happy. it's just my jokey nerdy voice. Shout outs to Grubby though. Thank you for the doll donation. I appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoyed the Castlevania Bloody Tears. That was actually the Castlevania Bloody Tears remix, the epic rock cover from Frederick. So yeah, there you go. Nintendo fans had. I mean, I think you mean have. Had as in like something as in like past tense. Nintendo fans have Bloodstain or will have Bloodstain. Bloodstain looks good, dude. Bloodstain might be the best Castlevania game ever made based off of what they're showing off, dude. So yeah, man. Yo, shout outs, man. Thank you so much for the Twitch follow. Black Pack Fist, appreciate that, man. What's up, dude? Thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Let's see here. You could buy the emulated PS1 version on PSP anyways. Okay. Blake Williams says, I hate that Konami owns Castlevania. I think they once had a countdown and ended up revealing Castlevania Pachinko Machine. Guys, we had this amazing announcement. There'll be a countdown and it will be good. Trust me. And then they unveil it. They take off like the thing, and it's like a freaking pachinko machine. Yeah, they're pachinko machines, man. That's big business. Pachinko machine, big business. Big business for big business. Big business for Konami, dude. Yeah, Konami's kind of trashed here, dude. I mean, I'll be honest, man. Konami's kind of trashed here. Anytime that I think of Konami, I think of like the damn Groose theme. You guys know what I'm talking about? Since we're talking about Konami and Castlevania, since we talk about Konami, we might as well just talk about. Can we roast Konami just for a second here? Like, can we just? Let's go. Yo, shout outs to Always Learning. Yo, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. Always Learning. Welcome to the Fire Nation. The soul of Pyra burns within you. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. Give me your best Konami roasts right now, guys, while this music is playing. You guys got less than 2 minutes to roast Konami to this music. Come on, okay, I'll replay it. Y'all got 2 minutes to roast Konami. Let's hear your best roast on Konami. Let's hear it. 2 minutes, guys. I ain't hear nobody roasting them. If they put the DS games in the collection, I would love if they orchestrate the music. Is anybody gonna roast Konami here? I'm giving you guys 2 minutes to roast Konami to shreds. Konami press conference. Enough said. Konami is the main villain of Death Stranding. Jumpmon says they couldn't create a good Metal Gear game without Kojima. It's not really a roast, that's just a factual. VC says the only thing that makes money for Konami is Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why they don't utilize the other IPs. They are stagnant and not creative. They literally do close to nothing. Konami has been pretty bad for a while. DDR died, and I feel like they felt the sting of overinvestment, and then the company president's having mental health issues, and it was bad. Dave Gaming says, are you going to get Curse of the Moon physical limited run? Nah, I'm probably not. Out of date Gamer Dorkman says, I think you meant Kojima. Kojima took the key out of the Konami. Okay. When you took the key out of Konami, what? Konami is the villain to Silent Hill. Watch they port over the LOS or Lords of Shadow games to the Switch, but all download. that sounds like a Konami thing. That sounds like a Konami something. Yeah. Let's see here. Yes, you can buy the PS1 Cloud. Okay, cool. Konami made Metal Gear Survive. That says it all. LOL. Yeah. Oh, you sent a donation via PayPal? Okay, let me check PayPal. Yeah, PayPal, for some reason, it doesn't pop up on the stream, and I can't get it to pop up on the stream. So I think that was our roast of Konami. Nobody really brought the heat, but you guys had a few funny things said, but maybe we'll do another roast of Konami later. But yeah, that company, man. I'm gonna check this PayPal donation, Arctic Witch, and make sure to give you a proper shout out. Let's see here. All right, yo, yeah, I see it here, yo. Arctic Witch with the custom Toby Blaster with the $15 donation. Thank you so much, Arctic Witch. I appreciate that. Thank you. And that actually makes you the top stream ninja with that. So shout outs, Arctic Witch. I appreciate the donation. Arctic Witch with the 15. Thank you so much. The custom PayPal Toby Blaster. That was the director PayPal. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You guys give some love to Arctic Witch in the chat. Longtime viewer. Definitely helping out here in the village. Let's see here. Do you like Castlevania Lords of Shadows? I do like Castlevania Lords of Shadows. I like the first one. The second one's trash, but the first one's actually really good. Or it's actually not really good, but I like it. It's one of those games where I can admit its faults because it's trying way too hard to be God of War. It should be called like Castlevania Lords of God of War or Lords of Kratos, because that game is trying really hard to be God of War. Like really hard to be God of War. As in like it straight up copies God of War in a lot of aspects. But I think it's good. It's still a good game. It's fun. It's fun. I do like the first Lords of Shadow, and I know maybe I'm in the super minority when it comes to that, but still, it's still good. The funny thing is that Castlevania Lords of Shadow is the best-selling Castlevania game of all time. Did you guys know that? Castlevania Lords of Shadow is the best-selling Castlevania game of all time. Better than Symphony of the Night, better than Rondo of Blood, better than all of those. Now, I think single release Castlevanias. Not sure if it's like, if you add up all like the Symphony of the Nights, how many times you've been able to buy that version of the game. So we're talking like single release, kind of like how Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is the best selling Legend of Zelda game, even though like Ocarina of Time probably has sold more, maybe, if you count up like all the different re-releases. But single platform release, Lords of Shadow is the best selling one of all time. Can you guys believe that? Let's see here. Yeah, I remember you saying that once. Crazy. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. It is. But the real reason why Castlevania Lords of Shadow is the best selling Castlevania of all time is because it came at the right time. Like it came at the right time, and it was the right mix of like people wanting like a graphically intense castle, like a good 3D game, 2D games weren't being made like that back in 2010, or even back when they started planning this game. So this was like 2008, 2000, probably before that. I think it took them 3 years to develop this game. So 2007-ish, like people weren't looking at trying to make a 2D Castlevania. They already had the DS for that, right? So they were looking to make something to counter or to, not to oppose, but to sit alongside the DS Castlevania games, because those were going all in the mid 2000s, right? So they didn't need another 2D Castlevania game, so they needed a 3D Castlevania game, and people really wanted a good 3D Castlevania game. And when Castlevania Lords of Shadow came out, the graphics were so good, the story seemed epic. The story's actually really good. Well, it's kind of confusing, but the story's good. The ending's freaking nuts. The ending is freaking nuts. What happens at the end is just absolutely nuts. But yeah, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, it just came at the right time. Everybody just wanted a new Castlevania game. We wanted 3D graphics. We wanted something, and that's why that game sold so well. That's why when Lords of Shadow 2 came out and it wasn't very good, even though the gameplay's kind of improved from the first game in some regards, but there's a bunch of other flaws. There's a bunch of stupid stuff like some stealth parts and other things that are just garbage in Lords of Shadow 2. But yeah, no, everybody just said, okay, well, by 2014, people were just like, who cares? I think that game was delayed multiple times too. So yeah. What? Hold up, Gucci Dolphin. Fun fact: remember Gucci Dolphin? He said in the Discord back in November/December that Gen 8 was going to be called Sword and Shield. He was a prophet and dipped. Yo, I think isn't Gucci Dolphin still around somewhat? I think he still is around every now and then. Let's see here. Yes, Castlevania of War. Yeah, it's fun for what it is. Yeah, it's fun for what it is. Yeah. Konami makes Square Enix look good. Yo. Square Enix isn't bad. You hating on you hating on Square Enix. You hating on Oninaki. If you hating on Square Enix, that means you hating on Oninaki, bro. Oninaki looking decent. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. They already made a Castlevania fighting game on the Wii. They did Castlevania Judgment. That game was trash though. Let's see. I haven't seen Gucci Dolphin in a minute. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen him. It's been a while since Gucci Dolphin been around. Yeah. It's been a while since he's been around. I don't know where he's at, but yeah, he's definitely maybe insider. I gotta try to find him again. Maybe the Nintendo Ninja got him. Maybe they got him. So let's see here. Let's keep it going. All right. So, do you guys want to move on to the Halo Master Chief Collection? Let's talk about Halo Master Chief Collection, shall we? We're already at an hour 10, so this is a bit that phone call took me a while, but it's okay. We good in here. All right. So, Halo the Master Chief Collection is coming to PC, and Halo Reach is added in. So another extra game, and plus Halo Reach. There's some cool 4K stuff. So here's what's going on with this. Halo the Master Chief Collection is coming to PC via Steam and the Microsoft Store, and Halo Reach will join the collection on both Xbox One and PC. Publisher Microsoft and developer 343 Industries announced. First release back on the Xbox One in 2014. Halo the Master Chief Collection, it includes Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3 ODST, the campaign, and then Halo 4. Then on the PC, rather than release with every single game all at once, this is the important part for all you PC guys out there and Halo fans. Now on PC, rather than release with every game all at once, Halo the Master Chief Collection will roll out one game at a time, starting with the newly announced Halo Reach. The rest of the series will follow in chronological order. So I think they're trying to make sure that the servers don't get blasted like they got blasted with Halo the Master Chief Collection on the Xbox One, because it was just a mess. And from what I understand, the servers still aren't that great with the game. Now, on the Xbox One, Halo Reach will be released in 2 parts. The campaign and firefight experiences will be available as a premium add-on. And now I'm confused. While the multiplayer content, which includes Forge and the Theater, will be available as a free update Xbox Game Pass subscribers will have access to the multiplayer without any additional purchase. So if you've already purchased, okay, here it is. So if you've already purchased Halo the Master Chief Collection, you'll get part of it for free. You'll get that last part, the Forge, the multiplayer, as an add-on. But if you want to play Halo Reach, if you want to play the campaign and the firefight, which is like, I think you and your friends get to do events, it's kind of like PvE type of content, you have to pay for that. That's an extra add-on that you have to pay for. So yeah, there you go. Release dates were not announced, so we have no release dates for any of this. No release dates for any of this. It's just coming at some point. Trust us, it's coming. And then there's also the announcement trailer as well. Maybe we should take a look at the announcement trailer, get a little live reaction. I can clip this maybe. No, should I clip it? Maybe I'll clip it. All right, yeah, let's clip it. Let's clip it. Let's clip it. All right, so let's take a look at the Halo Master Chief Collection.
Our duty.
This is my first time watching it. It's my first time ever.
Whatever the cost.
Okay, definitely. Yo, did you guys see that frame? There was a little bit of gameplay mixed into there. It's coming to PC. Oh, no, don't tell me this. Are they going to show more? No! They're not showing it more. They're not showing more. Steam and the Microsoft Store. All right, that's it. I thought they'd show a little bit more than that. That was actually ridiculous. That was actually kind of lame. That was actually kind of lame. That was not very fun at all. Well, that does it for my clip. There's my live reaction to the Halo Master Chief Collection PC announcement. Yo. So yeah, that was it. I wish they would have shown a little bit more. I know they talked about it a lot, but also there's not just that. There's also a Xcloud. Their Xcloud service is going to be rolling out later this year, and they were showing off you taking a Xbox. Just imagine that this is an Xbox One controller. My Xbox One controller is over there, but I don't feel like reaching over there and grabbing it. So imagine, where is my Xbox One white controller at? I have a white Xbox One controller, and I have no idea where it's at. Where is that white controller at? Either way, is it here? Oh, there it is. Yo, it's inside here. All right. So they were showing off this Xbox controller, and then they were playing. They had like a phone attached to it, like this, some type of thing, and they were playing like Forza Horizon 4, and they were like playing it like with like this. It was like that. It looked stupid as hell, but I mean, it got the job done. And that's like their xCloud service that's been rumored to be able to come to the Switch. And they're playing it flawlessly, but of course it might work differently, you know, once you know you get it in your home. But it seems like it's going to be a solid type of thing if you want to play your games anywhere that you want, you know. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Do you want Reach, or hold up? Do you want to react to the new Aladdin trailer? No, because that's Copyright Central. That's copyright takedown central. So no, I'm not. I'm good with the whole with that. Let's see here. xCloud for Switch rumor is true. Boom. Yeah, I mean, I think it could be true. It could be true. But I don't. We have to wait and see what's going on there. A lot of people have speculated that it's going to happen. That they want xCloud on everything. So if that's the case, that'd be. I mean, I guess that'd be cool for people who like streaming stuff. I'm not big into that, so I don't know if it'd be for me. But yeah. Yeah, it's all good. React videos are BS anyway. Yeah, for the most part they are, for the most part. I personally like Gears of War more than Halo. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking Gears of War more than Halo. I mean, you can like any game more than any other game. It's just another game at the end of the day. I don't think Microsoft cares what you like more. All they care about is your money. So if you're gonna buy one of them or both of them, that's fine. As long as Microsoft gets your money for Gears or whatever it is, then they're fine. They get your money, they're fine. So either way, for me, I was a huge Halo fan back in the day, guys. For those who don't know, man, I used to play Halo. Me and the boys, we used to play Halo every weekend in high school. Every weekend, we'd carry the big old CRT TVs to my house, and we would play every weekend. We'd split up the TVs. We'd have the router going, put in the LAN parties. We'd link up, and we would play Halo 1 all night. night, dude. We would play from like 7 p.m. all the way to like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. One time we played all that. We started at 6 p.m. and we didn't stop playing till 12 p.m. We played 12 hours straight of Halo 1 Blood Gulch, captured a flag and all that. It was just teams of 2. We'd have 2 people in each room, 2 people splitting the TV, split 2 teams of 2, teams of 2, each in a different room in the house. Somebody upstairs, somebody downstairs, or 2 people downstairs. So we'd have like 6 people. Man, it was the best. Teams of 2, or sometimes we'd have 8 people. We just play 4-on-4. We'd have voice chat. It was like local LAN voice chat sometimes, but we didn't do that. We always like, you need to go over there and do that. Like, hey, there's somebody in our base. We would just yell. So yeah, man. No, we didn't. That's the reason why we didn't want to do like where we play multiplayer against each other with all on the same screen. That was like too much screen watching, you know. So we had to get the LAN party going, you know. So yeah. Let's see here, places. Well, if you can get that Halo collection on Steam soon, that's one less exclusive for the Xbox One has. I don't think Microsoft cares about that anymore. I think at this point Microsoft does not care whether or not, they just want money. They don't care if Master Chief Collection, Xbox, look, the Master Chief Collection, right? It's been out for how long on the Xbox One? You've maximized whatever revenue you're going to get. It's time to open up to a whole new fan base. And Microsoft owns Windows, right? Microsoft sells PCs. Microsoft is in the PC business. So it benefits them. If somebody buys a PC and installs Windows is expensive, by the way. If you want Windows, it's like $100-something or whatever to install Windows on your PC. Or if you buy a PC from iBuyPower or whatever the case is, Microsoft gets your money, right? That's what Microsoft is worried about. They're no longer worried about the exclusives as much and all of that. They're just not. All they're worried about is making your money, you know, getting your money somehow in hundreds of big bunches. Whether it's through Xbox Live or whether it's through Game Pass, whatever the case is, they just want that subscription revenue. They want subscriptions because they see, here's the thing, they see Amazon, they see Netflix, they see all of these different places with these subscriptions making billions and billions and billions of dollars in revenue. They know that their strongest suit is Xbox Live. Why limit themselves potentially each generation with a limit of how much hardware we sell when we can make one mistake and all of a sudden our system sells half of what it sold the previous generation? You know, so Microsoft is like, man, we need to stop relying on that and rely more on rolling over subscriptions, you know? So for them, it makes business sense. Now, that's not the same type of business sense for Nintendo. Nintendo's in a different position, different history. It's completely different. You know, Nintendo doesn't have that subscription-based model. They're trying to get it, but they're starting off very poor, right, with the Nintendo Switch Online. So they have to build up to that. Microsoft is already light years ahead of them. But when it comes to first-party games and when it comes to stuff like that, Nintendo was light years ahead of Microsoft. So it's different dynamics for a company. And I can see what Microsoft's doing, and I know why Microsoft's doing it, you know. Any interest in Judgment? Nah, not really. Let's see here. Gamer for Life says, places, back when I had the original Xbox, I actually played way more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 and Ninja Gaiden than Halo. Well, that's fine. If you like those more than Halo, that's fine. No problem there. Let's see here. That's what we're missing today. I missed the LAN parties. Yeah, Grubby, I missed the LAN parties too, man. Lawbreakers killed Cliffy's career. Did Lawbreakers really kill Cliffy's career? I think it might have had something to do with him not wanting to be in games anymore. I follow Cliffy on Twitter though, and you know, he's very. I think he's talked about maybe wanting to make another game, but he said that he's not like. I don't think if he ever makes another game, like, he cares because he's already super rich. You know, he made his money through Epic and Oculus, so yeah, he's already really rich. So at this point, what is he? You know, he's just kind of living, you know, he's just kind of living and doing whatever he wants. He has stocks and all that. So he's just kind of doing whatever he wants each day, wakes up and does whatever the hell he wants. So yeah, I think Cliffy, he's just going to do what he does. So yeah, Microsoft Birdman hand money rub. Yeah, man. Birdman hand money rub going on with Microsoft. Yeah, they really looking for that. Xbox is a vanity project for Microsoft now, not needed to make money. Well, yeah, it's not needed, but they can make money. I mean, they're making billions of dollars in revenue. That's why I don't think that like their next systems are going to be anything. Like I think their next systems are going to be dope, but I think a lot of people are going to be like a little surprised with what Microsoft is going to do. I don't think this next Xbox is going to be that much different from an Xbox One X. I think it's going to have more RAM. I think it's going to have, better processors, better stuff, better CPU for sure. But I don't think it's going to be this monumental, gigantic, huge, crazy leap that some people are thinking that it's going to be or that it might be. I think, and the leak specs show that it's not. Just a lot more RAM, to be honest, and a better CPU. But the Xbox One X is really capable. It's a really capable machine. It can do some beautiful things. Like, if you see, like, Devil May Cry, you see the games that run on it. It's like, yo, this is actually... do we even... Like, after playing Devil May Cry, do we even need, like, a next generation? Like, looking at Devil May Cry, it's like, yo, this is really good on this RE engine. Like, I think at this point, a lot of the time, graphics and stuff like this is just, like, law of diminishing returns, Saturn, no, it's not. That's stupid. I know you're just joking, but no, it's not. But anyway, moving on. You guys have any other questions when it comes to Microsoft and all that? So that app can't come to the Switch because Nintendo doesn't allow adults only games on the Switch. So if they don't allow adults only games on the Switch, why would they allow that app to be on the Switch? That's dumb. Let's see. Wave Symphony says, player, since is it all possible next gen could be Xbox One X as a cheap alternative, and the new Xbox is more expensive, but the same games for each? I would think that Microsoft would push for that. Like, it would be really cool if you're able to just play any of the games next generation and just take more advantage of it. But I don't know if that will be the case. I don't know if that's going to be 100% the case. So we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, I doubt it, but that would be cool because you also have to factor in what Sony's doing, and if what Sony's doing is true, they're going to have the most powerful system again, at least at the launch. Let's see. Will Microsoft be the next Skynet? The next Skynet? So like Terminator? I don't think so. I don't know. You've been watching Terminator lately, dude? Is that what that's... Oh man, y'all funny. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some random Q&A. It's already 6:50. Man, I've been streaming for an hour and a half, but yeah, that phone call took up all the time. So let me know if you guys have any random questions. Feel free to put them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys do have. So let me know in the chat, and I'll definitely answer them for you guys. Tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. At PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, or just PlayerEssence, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Shout out to all the people watching, though. We got over 160 people watching. I appreciate the support, guys. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter as well. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you follow me to all the new subscribers. Make sure you follow me on there. What happened to my like a hell of people like unfollowed or something. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, follow me on Twitter. Let's see. Mav Intensify says, do you think we'll see anything from those studios that Microsoft has acquired at this year's E3? Yeah, I think we'll see some stuff. Yeah. There's my Twitter link, guys. Follow me there. Let's see. Who was your main in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Princess Peach. Matthew says, player, since I have been on the phone at work for the last 3 hours with technical support. Yikes. I've been there before, Matthew Hammond, and that sucks, dude. I have been there before, and that is horrible. That is horrible. It's not good. Not good. Let's see. Yes, the Queen Peach yourself. Yes, of course. To answer this, I think Nintendo would support adult content on the Switch, but not with a free app. Just be downloaded on the eShop. Well, adult content and what he was talking about is completely different. Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony will not allow an AO rated game. So an AO, and that app would be AO. So, and they would not allow, regardless, you can't. They would not allow that on the Switch at all because they don't allow AO games. So if a game is rated AO adults only, it cannot be on the Switch, Xbox One, or the PS4. That type of rating. And if that app came to this, there's no way. Adult content and AO only are two completely different types of things. You know, two completely different types of things. So yeah, it's not coming, guys. It's not. So I mean, you guys can stop thirsting and acting stupid. Like I'm gonna start like Saturn. I'm gonna start timing you out if you continue on with this, dude. Just stop already, man. Like you're not like you're trying to be funny and like you're not. It's not funny anymore. Like you're taking it a little bit too far. Like just chill, bro. Like chill. It's not coming. Stop worrying about that. Stop being a weirdo in the chat, dude. Like relax, man. I mean, go out and find a real girl instead of worrying about that. Instead of coming here. So just chill, man. So yeah, if you keep on talking about it, I'm gonna time you out, dude. That's enough is enough. All right, yeah. So I think you're clout chasing now. So we're gonna go ahead and time you out. No, you're gonna get timed out. You're clout chasing because now you're saying I got the whole. You're typing in caps. You're saying I got the whole chat to talk. Like you're clout chasing, dude. I'm sorry, man. That kind of triggers me just a little bit. So you're clout chasing. All right, so I'm gonna time you out, dude. You're clout chasing. All right, so let's continue on with the questions here. If you guys have a question, feel free at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence. Let me know. Yo, David J with that Toby Buster coming through. Toby Blaster, David Drayton, the sharpest man in Player Essence in the village with the 20. And he says, what's up, OJ? I'm fresh from the gym. Hashtag leg day. Bro, you know I skip leg day every day because I've done leg day to match for years. I'm done with leg days. I'm done with leg day. Shout outs to leg day, though. Shout outs to leg day. Shout outs to tall people doing leg day because, you know, that range of motion, you guys got to, like if you do a squat, you guys got to, there's a lot. You guys got to go down a lot. The range of motion, it hurts. So shout outs to the tall people that don't skip leg day. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Good to have you in the stream as well. Look, guys, like I said, I'm not trying to be mean. I know my man Saturn, he probably didn't mean anything too much from it, but he was like going too much. Like it turned into clout chasing. You know? That's the problem. It turned into clout chasing. And when you do that, that's like on that type of topic, especially like I said, my channel, I'm not trying to have that on the channel like that, you know? So like I had to time him out just for a little bit, calm him down just for a bit, man. Let's see. OJ didn't count for the chat delay. No, it's not that I didn't count for the chat delay. I saw it, but I saw what he was going for in the first place. Because he's typing in all caps and he's saying stuff like that. To me, that's clout chasing. You're trying to hijack the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like when you do stuff like that. First of all, you're lying, because like I typed in. That's not like nobody's even talking about that. So first of all, he's lying. Second of all, he continues on with it when I said it's not happening, and then I explained it. So I even addressed him. Then he continues, and then on top of that, he continues going, and then he starts typing in caps. That's when it's like, okay, that's like third strike, dude. Like, you know, that's enough. Like he just made that up. There was like nothing in there. That was even like he just made all that. He made up everything just to try to like clout chase, to try to get everybody like focusing on him and what he's saying. So that's the problem that I have. When he doesn't need to. All he needs to do is ask a good question, and I'll answer his question. You know, you don't need to clout chase in the chat. All you literally have to do is freaking ask a question and highlight me, and I'll literally give you attention. So I mean, I don't know. There was no need. There was no need to do it in the first place. Richard D says, places, do you think they're going W says, places, you think they're going to give us another 2D Metroid this year, maybe a remaster like Fusion? I would hope so. I would really like a 2D Metroid on the Switch. I think a 2D Metroid would be dope. I think that'd be really dope. That'd be really cool. Let's see. Omega Chase 92 says, places, loved your video on Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I think it's most likely that Xenoblade Chronicles X2, and I am definitely excited. Do you think you'll get any other companies, or hold up, do you think Do you think we'll get other companies like Monolith Soft? What do you mean by that? Do you think we'll get other companies like Monolith? Like, what do you mean? I don't get that question. So yeah, can you clarify for me? I've only played Tetris 99 a few times, and I've gotten bodied each time that I've played. So yeah. So let's see. Matthew M says, when should we expect Monolith Soft game? I would hope that we would see something from Monolith Soft's new game this year. I would hope. But we're gonna have to just wait and see, man. I don't know what's gonna happen at this point. I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I'm hoping that sometime this year we will see their new game. I'm hoping sometime this year. We will see it. But you never know. You never know. Also, shout outs to the new Twitch followers as well. We got 10th Gen and Nerd Lover also hitting us with the Twitter follows. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Okay, Megan, just clarification. Do you think we'll get other inspired by Monolith Soft's work to bring us great content like the Xeno series? Get like other development teams? Like, what do you mean? I mean, maybe, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. Monolith Soft is kind of unique. I don't think anybody's really looking at what they're doing and trying to copy them or anything like that, or get inspired by them. I've put 60 hours into Tetris 99, says Michael Brown. Yo, shout outs to 60 hours to Tetris 99. Pardon me, says, what is your history with the Animal Crossing franchise, like the games you've played in the series? Yeah, I played the original, well, our original Animal Crossing on the GameCube, so I've played that. I played Animal Crossing on the DS for a bit, played that. I played Animal Crossing on the Wii and for a bit, just so I can use the Wii Speak, because that was one of the first games that used the Wii Speak, the voice chat, so I just wanted to get it, so I bought the Wii Speak and I bought Animal Crossing. And I Wii Speak with some people that I used to hang out with on N4G that I met through N4G. I remember we used to set up game. Oh god, that's how old. This is how we used to do it back in the day, dude. We used to set up. We're gonna hang out in Animal Crossing on N4G, dude. I don't even know how that worked. Anyway, so yeah. So I did that. I've played the 3DS game, but not a lot. So I don't have a ton of experience with Animal Crossing in terms of like hours and gameplay time. I've just played a lot of them for a bit and then stopped playing. But like I played probably the game that I played the most was Animal Crossing on the GameCube. GameCube was the one that I played the most. GameCube, because the GameCube, and I'll get that donation in just a second. The GameCube one, I just bought it. I bought it used for like $20 or something like that, or whatever price it was. And I just started playing it, and it was weird, but it was fun. What's up? Noel Fan 79 with a $1 donation. Thank you so much, Noel Fan. And he says, at my wife's request, I changed my name to my gamer name. Sorry for the confusion. Can we hear the battle theme from Final Fantasy X? Absolutely. So shout outs to Murdoch Loco. Murdoch Loco, that's the new name for Noel Fan. I like Noel Fan though. But okay, you can change it to your gamer name. You gotta do what the wife would like here. And yeah, let's go ahead and play some music. You said battle theme from Final Fantasy X. That's a good theme. FF10. Yeah, FF10. Okay, I thought. Guys, let me know how it sounds. Let's see here. Can you make a guess the Nintendo published games release schedule? Sure. Yo, Hunter N64 resubbing. Thank you so much with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that, Hunter. Welcome once again to the Fire Nation. Welcome back, at least. And the soul of Pyra burns within you, my man. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. So when it comes to what was I talking about? Release schedule. Yeah, I think we're gonna see Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I think we're gonna see that in June. I think we're gonna see Super Mario Maker in June. That's confirmed. Fire Emblem July, Astral Chain in August, and then September, I don't know. October, Luigi's Mansion. November, Pokemon. December, Legend of Zelda. So maybe September, Animal Crossing. Maybe. There was that rumor. So yeah. Love this song. Not cloud chasing. Bro, stop it. Stop it. That's not a cloud chasing comment. You know? That's not a cloud chasing comment. That's actually addressing something that's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh my! And your name's Aron too. So I mean, you know, September is the Xenoblade export. Well, wait a minute. Hold up. When was the Xenoblade export confirmed? Is there a confirmed Xenoblade export confirmed? When was that, Wiki? I'm talking about games that we know about. There is no Xenoblade export. That's not real right now at this point. It'd be nice, but there's no Xenoblade export. So how can you sit there and say September's Xenoblade export? That game's not even confirmed. There is no Xenoblade export right now. Ah, just wishful thinking. Okay, I see. I don't want to cloud chase, but I like this song. You guys are with this cloud chasing. Omega Chase 92 says sorry for not so good questions. No, your questions are actually fine. I just wasn't I wasn't sure what you were asking at first, but your question is fine. I see what you were trying to say. I just don't know if anybody really copies Monolith Soft or tries to get. I'm not sure how many people get inspired by what Monolith Soft does, to be honest. I mean, like, there probably is some, but there's nothing that I can sit here and say, you know, that's gonna happen. Let's see. You unsurprisingly forgot about Daemon X Machina. Well, that's because that game has just like a random window. So I think that game might take longer. I don't know when that game. They said summer, but I don't know when that game is going to come out. That's the reason why I forgot about it, because we had the prototype missions and they're going to fix it up. I mean, I don't know when that game is going to come. So, but yeah, I'm excited for that game, and of course I played the hell out of the demo. I put a lot of hours into the demo, or at least off the different profiles that I have. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Did a review of the demo. I like it. I like the game. Let's see here. Well, I mean, the game, if it's a summer release, I mean, we're in March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Technically it can come out. So there's still 6 months. That's plenty of time to polish it up. I mean, all games need polish up. They just decided to get our feedback, just like Octopath. So, I mean, if they released, I don't know, like Fire Emblem however many months ago, there'd probably be a lot of things that needed polish in Fire Emblem too before it releases. But they just decided to do it with Daemon X Machina so we can get our feedback, just like Octopath, you know? Octopath got a lot better with our feedback, so that's what they did with this one. So I'm looking forward to it. September would be a good time for Dragon Quest 11S, but September's not going to be Dragon Quest. September's not going to be Dragon Quest 11S. That's going to be later. It's not going to be September. Daemon X Machina could be September. That could be a September game. We have to wait and see though. But no, Dragon Quest 11S. I think that's going to be like December. I think that's going to be December. Yeah, I think that's going to be a December game. I personally feel that's going to be a December game. It's going to be later than September. It'd be nice if it was September, but I don't think it's going to be September. I don't think so. But we'll have to wait and see. I could be wrong. Boise says, I watched the video about Smash. Do you think that another character is going to get announced when Joker comes out, like Smash 4 with Mewtwo coming out April and then another character? Yeah, possibly. You're going to change your name to Doc's wife? Okay. I've given many hours beside Murdoch Loco. All right, there you go. Tiny Human Herder. Go ahead and change the name. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is going to be great. It's going to be a great summer. It's packed with Switch releases. Rip my wallet. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders 2. That's coming out. That's coming out too. Yeah, there's a lot of games, man. Rip wallet. Rip everybody's wallet. Let's see. They said fall for Dragon Quest 11S, right? Yeah, they did say fall. They did say fall. So that's why I think it's going to be a little bit later. That's why I think it's going to be maybe October. Even maybe October. I think October might be a good month for October or like December, one of those two. Yeah, Dragon Quest Builders 2 and Mario Maker 2. I'm not really big into Mario Maker. But Dragon Quest, I think I tell myself that I'm gonna get it, and then I know I'm gonna end up. I'll probably get a review copy for it. Never mind. I'll get a review copy. I'll play it. Bloodstain, yeah, Bloodstain. Bloodstain is just like a summer release window, right? So there's too many games. Why is there so many games? Oh, this is too many games, man. Forget my wallet. Rip my backlog. I know. Too many games. I just want to say that we've been blessed by Capcom back to back with Resident Evil 2 and DMC 5. Devil May Cry 5. Capcom is back. Yeah, they're definitely back a little bit. I mean, you know, I've said this before, and I've said like Resident Evil 2 is fantastic. Devil May Cry 5 is really good too. They're both good games. I mean, Devil May Cry 5, I like it. I just there's some control issues that I'm kind of struggling with that makes me not want to replay the game until they fix the dodging. The dodging in the game needs to be fixed. I don't know why the dodging isn't. You can just control the direction and press the A button. You know, like I don't know why the dodging is. You gotta press RB, lock on, and then you have to dodge in only the direction of left or right or up or down based on the way that Dante or Nero or whoever is facing. Like that is really screwing me up when I'm playing the game, and I honestly hate that about the game, and it's really zapping my enjoyment of it. I've tried to get used to it, and it's just really not working for me. But yeah, it's really good. I think Devil May Cry 5 is really good. It's a fun game, but the dodging in the game is stupid. It's I don't know what they're thinking with that dodging. But either way, yeah. I've already upgraded my dodges, but upgrading the dodges doesn't change the basic fundamental of how you dodge in the game. It's not that I'm having upgrading the dodge. That's fine. You can upgrade the dodge, but you still, no matter what, the basic input of how you dodge is that. Like, I mean, you can get used to something, but the basic input stays the same. Pressing the RB, pressing the direction that Dante, Nero, or whatever, or V is facing, and pressing up or down or left or right, depending on the way that he is facing. It doesn't change. Upgrading the dodge doesn't change anything. Doesn't change anything. Let's see here. Place is right. I'm not complaining because we've been waiting for Nintendo to be on fire for a long time, but I ain't got the money for all this. Yeah, I mean, most people don't. Yeah, definitely the dodge needs to be fixed. Needs to be fixed for DMC 5. They also allow you to pause during the cutscene. That is annoying to me. Well, they also need to allow you to pause during a cutscene. Yeah, that would be nice too if you can pause during a cutscene. I don't know. Can you if you press the home button, will it pause it itself or no? I got a video on Borderlands 3. Vizion, I got a video on Borderlands 3 tomorrow, so look out for that video tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. So you can get my thoughts on that. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. I don't know if DMC 5 will show up on the Switch. I don't know. And to be honest, I don't really care if it does or not. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's see here. VC says, my backlog is equally as large as the games I've beaten. Too many games keep releasing and my wallet keeps getting beat for it. Yeah, there's a lot of games. A lot of games. So, yeah. Dank Meme says, my backlog starts with late 5th gen, early 6th gen. Yeah, my backlog is... The funny thing is that 7th gen, I beat a lot of games in the 7th gen. I beat a ton of games in the 7th gen. 7th gen was my most prosperous. Well, no, 7th gen and maybe the 6th gen. 6th gen and 7th gen were my most prosperous gens for beating games because I couldn't afford a ton of games. So whenever I bought the game, that'd be the game that I play and I beat it. And I'd be happy. But now at this point, there's just too many. I just get too many games. Let's see. It doesn't pause. It doesn't pause of you hit home. It doesn't pause if you hit home. The cutscenes play. Keeps playing. I did that once and I missed the whole cutscene that played. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Let's see here. They did put Dead Rising on the Wii, so I believe them about DMC 5 on the Switch. Well, Dead Rising and DMC, that's a completely different situation, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at the tech. You got to look at the tech, the engine, who's willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whether they even want to put it on there and, like, have if it can run good or well enough. I mean, it's not, Dead Rising has nothing to do with this. That's a different time, different situation, different engines, different tech, different type of system, different, like quality in terms of what people are expecting. It's completely different. So, I mean, I see what you're saying, because, oh, it's like a game that's like, Xbox 360, a lot more powerful than the Wii, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna put, that doesn't mean that they're gonna put it on there. I mean, that it just doesn't. Sometimes people make correlations with things that have nothing to do with each other. Boise says, are you still interested in Power Rangers Battle for I think it's Battle for the Grid, or is it Battle for Grid? I think it's Battle for the Grid. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. It's a Power Rangers game, so yeah, I'll play it. I already know that Too Many Games is a convention. Thank me, I've heard of it. Aron says, no one was saying that there's too many games during the Wii U era. How times have changed. Yeah, nobody was saying it, because the only people that were supplying games was Nintendo. Really, I mean, there was some third-party games here and there, but yeah, nobody was really saying that. The releases were so spread out with the Wii U. So it's good to see that there's too many games when it comes to the Switch. So it's good to see that. You'll be able to see how the Switch looks. I think PAX, Nintendo's going to be at PAX, so I think they'll have the Switch version there, so you can see how it looks then. Should I get Ukulele for $20? Only if you like the old school N64, like Banjo-Kazooie and all that. Some people say that Ukulele is not as good. I've played it. You can check out gameplay on my channel. Have I uploaded gameplay of Ukulele? Wait a minute. Wait, let me double check. Check out. I mean, I think I did a Let's Play of it. You can get my thoughts on it if you're interested in what I have to say on it. Let me double check. Yeah, gameplay 1, fantastic Switch port. So yeah, I actually did 2 Let's Plays of Ukulele. Wow, that's the old OJ there. I did first impressions of Ukulele on the Xbox One, and then I also did Ukulele Nintendo Switch gameplay number 1. So if you want to see the Xbox version and if you want to see the Switch version, you can see either or on those. Just type in Ukulele on my stream and it'll come up. So there you go. There you go. Any hype for Crash Team Racing? Yeah. I think it's out this summer. I think it's out in June. Player, since do you play games on easy to beat them, or do you play on harder modes? No, I don't play games on easy. I don't even beat a lot of the games that I buy, so I don't even pick the option to say that I beat them or not. I don't even have that because I don't play them most of the time though. Like when I pick up a game, I'll just play it on normal. I'll just put it on the normal difficulty. I won't put it on hard. I won't put it on easy. I'll just play it on normal. Unless I feel like put it on hard, but there's not really any games that I really feel like doing like that. I'll just put it on normal. And a lot of games it doesn't unlock the harder modes until you beat the normal mode. So there you go. All right, take it easy, Jetty. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Let's see. Have you ever competed on leaderboards for score-based games? Yeah, I have. Batman. What was it? Which Batman was it? Batman. Not Arkham Asylum, but the next one. What's the next Batman after Arkham Asylum called? Batman. I forgot the name of it. Arkham City. There we go. Arkham City. Yes, Batman Arkham City. Arkham City. I used to compete in the leaderboards. I was actually one of the top. I was like in the top 10. At one point, I was like the leader in one of the stages. I think it was like the Joker stage with Robin. I'm a big fan of like Robin and Nightwing. So I used to compete in the leaderboards for that game. So yeah, it was great. I used to play that so much. I love for some reason I really love the Batman Arkham City combat, dude. I love the Batman Arkham City combat. I don't know why I do, but I do. But yeah, the what was it? The Batman, the last Batman Arkham game, the finishing of the trilogy, that game sucked. With all the Batmobile crap, that game was trash. I hated it. But the other two, Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City, I like those two games. What's the third one called again, guys? I don't remember. It's kind of garbage, so I don't remember. Arkham Knight, yeah. Arkham Knight. Yeah, that game is trash, dude. I don't like it. Arkham Origins? No, that's not the finishing of the Arkham Origins. That. Yeah, there was 4 of them. Yeah, I don't like Arkham Origins either. But I mean, that Arkham Knight was stupid. I didn't like that game. Arkham Origins, yeah, I guess that is technically the 3rd one, but it goes back in the I guess in the timeline, so I wasn't counting that one. I'm counting like the Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham, the ones that were made by what's the team that make? Dude, I forgot everything with these games. What's the team? Rocksteady. There you go. I'm talking about the trilogy made by Rocksteady. Arkham Origins was not made by Rocksteady. It was not made by Rocksteady. It was made by some other team. I forgot what the team was. I forgot what the name of the team was, but it was made by that. It was made by some other team. So I'm talking about the trilogy made by Rocksteady. So yeah. What's Rocksteady been working on? Rocksteady, apparently, people have been rumored or linking them to a Superman game. But I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's actually true or if that's actually going to happen. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see if that actually happens or not. Origins was Warner Bros. Montreal. Okay. Superman 2.0. Rocksteady should have a go at Star Wars. Yeah, that'd be nice, but Rocksteady, they'd have to be part of EA for that to work, or they'd have to do a contract with EA, and I don't think EA is going to do that when they're going to have their own internal teams handle it. Contracting Rocksteady would cost too much money. Superman 64 remake, I agree. Superman 64 remake, we should do that. Anybody down for a Superman 64 remake? An actual good Superman 64? So yeah. I missed the stream. I was making dinner. What is the Castlevania anniversary? Yeah, there's just a Castlevania anniversary that was rated. Check out the video tomorrow morning. I got more on it if you want to talk about it. But basically, there was a Castlevania anniversary that was rated in Australia, but we don't have any more details. But I'll talk about it more in depth and everything in my video tomorrow morning. So check that out when you get the opportunity. But really, long story short, or really short story even shorter. There's not really much right now, but yeah, there's a rating, so people are speculating. More on it tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah. Let's see here. I can answer questions for about 5 more minutes, guys, and then I gotta skedaddle. And get some stuff done, some other stuff done. Let's see here. Diamond says, was a new Monolith Soft game being worked on in the time between Xenoblade 2 and release and Torna release, or was it only Torna? Of course there is. I don't know about a new Monolith Soft game. Absolutely. You know Monolith Soft has 2 teams, right? That's why I said, like, you guys got to watch my videos. If you watch my videos, you'll know how Monolith Soft is broken down. You'll know that they got 2 teams. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in Torna was only created by 40 people. It wasn't created by all of Monolith. All of Monolith Soft wasn't working on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Around 40 people, plus some outside contractors, were working on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They've been working on a new game for a while now. You know? Well, check out the videos on Monolith Soft that I've done. And then, you know more about the team and about what operates there. I've done various videos on them. Make sure you check them out, because then you'll kind of understand like what Monolith Soft is all about. And you'll know that, that of course they're working on a new game, because only 40 people worked on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you know? So make sure you check it out when you get the opportunity. I had a video on Monolith Soft today, Switch News, that was up at noon. So make sure you check that out. And also check out my E3 video with Monolith Soft as well, where I went over this a number of times in terms of Monolith Soft, their staff size, and what's going on with them. Yeah. Thank you so much, Murdoch Loco. I appreciate that, my man. Let's see here. Deadlock 7 says, when Spawnwave was talking about Rocksteady's next game, he was wearing a Flash shirt. I think maybe he was a hint that the next game person. I wouldn't put too much stock into that. Gamer for Life WD says, if you do that, and then he wears all sorts of superhero shirts. Then anytime that he wears a superhero shirt, and there could be a next game that a developer's working on, you're gonna think, it could be that. It could be that. I mean, don't do that, dude. Don't do that. you're gonna end up thinking all sorts of weird stuff then, because he wears all sorts of shirts. You know, I mean, like he wears all sorts of shirts. So yeah, plus the staff size compared to the size of each locale Xenoblade 2 is just well they were using the Xenoblade Chronicles X engine, so it's not like they had to like redo everything. They had an engine that they were using, so yeah. Omega Chase says, thank you for your Xenoblade news. You're more personable than some of the other journalists article on it. Yeah, because first of all, I'm a big fan, so that's why I always tell people like, yo, if you want to know about Monolith Soft, like I will always recap what Monolith Soft is, or I'll always give like a little soft recap on news when it comes to Monolith Soft for those who are new or those who are joining in. But if you're interested in Monolith Soft, like if you've been subscribed to me for the last, like let's say at least for the minimum 2 or 3 weeks, and you like Monolith Soft, there's no way that you should have missed any video that I've done, because I've done like 3 or 4 videos on Monolith Soft in the past like 2 or 3 weeks, you know. So you shouldn't have missed anything on that. And you can check it out. I always make sure that I go over things pretty thorough when it comes to Monolith Soft, or put in those little bits of information so people can understand what's going on with them, and like how their team is composed. Because I think a lot of people don't understand. You know, they think that when they see Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like, oh man, that's crazy. Everybody at Monolith Soft was working on it. Like, no, there's like 200 people that work at Monolith Soft. Only 40 people made that game, you know. Then they've been hiring. They're obviously working on a new project. They've had artwork for a new project. I mean, I've talked about that in multiple videos where I literally show the artwork from their new project that they're working on. So, I mean, it's something that I've been covering for a while now, you know. One of my favorite songs from Octopath, the whole OST is great. I like all of it. Top 3 rare blades. I'm not gonna go over top 3 rare blades. I mean, they're all cool. The rare blades are cool. Whatever your top 3 is, that's my top 3 too. Golden Orc. I'm not gonna sit there and think about stuff like that. Shadow King Day 2 says, player says, how would you feel if the Pokemon Sword/Shield, you no longer delete moves, but level them up and equip them instead of deleting moves to make room for a new move or a new one? I don't know. I'd have to see how that works in conjunction with the battle system. Let's see here. I got less than 1 more minute of questions. Well, we don't know if they're working on a medieval style RPG. We have to that's what the artwork suggests, but we'll have to wait and see what that actually turns out to be. But yeah, you're right. It could be that. Or there could be 2 games in development. There could be 2 games. There could be 2. You have to just wait and see. Shout outs to Ashoka Tano with the $1.99 donation. Says, would you like a Xenoblade Chronicles export? Yes, I would like a Xenoblade Chronicles export. Make sure you guys, if you're a Monolith Soft fan, make sure you guys watch my videos on Monolith Soft. Like today I talked about that in my video. I said, yeah, I would Xenoblade Chronicles export or Xenoblade Chronicles X2. I talked about that before, like at my last video on E3 and Monolith Soft. Make sure you guys check out that video. I talk more about it. So if you want to hear my thoughts on Xenoblade Chronicles export and all that, check out my Monolith Soft at E3 video, and check out my video that I did today as well on Monolith Soft too. So yeah, check out those. Wouldn't an export be tough? They said it would be a lot of work. Yeah, game development is a lot of work. New games are a lot of work. Ports are a lot of work. Lots of stuff's a lot of work though. It's a lot of hard work. Yeah. And we know this. Yes, developing games is hard work. Developing new games is hard work. Developing ports is hard work. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's continue on here. Golden Oracle says, could we get a different Xeno title, not Blade, something else? Yeah, absolutely. They can go into the next Xeno. I don't know, Xeno Fusion. Some. Yeah, you're right. They could. We have to wait and see. Which is harder to do, a Xenoblade Chronicles port or a Xenoblade export? I don't know which one's harder to do because I'm not a developer, but I would think that a Xenoblade Chronicles, the original Xenoblade Chronicles, would be easier to do than Xenoblade Chronicles X, considering the type of game that Xenoblade Chronicles is compared to the type of game that Xenoblade Chronicles X is. So yeah, I would think that Xenoblade Chronicles, the original, would be easier to do than Xenoblade Chronicles X. All right, so that wraps it up for this one here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the donations too, guys. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the support on the channel. You guys are really helping me out, just because, like I said, YouTube is really messing with things. People aren't getting notifications for videos. People aren't watching the videos as much anymore. So thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate that. While YouTube hopefully somehow, I mean, they haven't fixed it since they haven't really fixed my channel since 28. My channel's been busted since 2017. Like, since the end of, or early 2018, my channel's just been busted with notifications and people actually getting my content. So whatever. But either way, thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and link some stuff, since you guys were asking me some questions. Maybe some of you guys didn't see the videos for today. Oh, guys, hit that like button too. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. How many likes are we at? We should have at least 100. We should have at least 100. So make sure you guys check out my Xenoblade video, Xenoblade Chronicles video that I did today. Thank you, Arctic Witch, once again for the Toby Blaster donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Xenoblade Chronicles video. Check out this one, guys. This one goes over potentially us getting the Xenoblade Chronicles X2 or like a Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and talks about the different teams. I also made a video on Smash Brothers as well, so if you guys want to watch that. Plus, I did a video about top 5 Summer Switch games. So just check out all the latest videos on the channel. All right. So, yeah, I think, yeah, YouTube is trash because of PewDiePie versus T-Series. That's the reason why. Yeah, all right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow with more PE Live. And, of course, 6 a.m. We got PE News at 6 a.m. So check that out, guys. We'll be talking about Castlevania and more. All right, guys, hit that like button before you go. And we'll see you guys next time.